Revelation chapter 20. Then I saw a messenger descending from the sky with a huge chain in his hand, holding the key to the bottomless pit. He seized the dragon, that ancient serpent, who is the deceiver, or Satan, who seduced the whole world and restrained him for 1,000 years. He threw him into the bottomless pit and closed it up and sealed him securely so that he couldn't seduce the nations any longer until the 1,000 years were over. But after that, he'll be released from bondage for a little while. I saw thrones and those who were seated on them, and judicial authority was given to them. And I saw the bodies of those who were beheaded for the testimony of Yeshua and the word of Eloah. These are the ones who hadn't worshipped the predatory beast or his icon, nor had they accepted his mark on their forehead or on their hand. And they lived and reigned with the Messiah during those 1,000 years. This is the first resurrection. Blessed and Kaddish is anyone who has part in this first resurrection. Over them the second death has no influence, but they'll be priests of Jehovah and of his Messiah, and they'll reign with them during the 1,000 years. When the 1,000 years are finished, Satan will be released from his prison and go out to seduce the nations in the four corners of the earth, Gog and Magog, and gather them for battle. Their number is like grains of sand in the sea. They rose up over the broad expanse of the earth and encircled the Kaddish assembly of the Kaddishia, the greatly loved city. And fire came down from Jehovah out of heaven and consumed them. The accuser who seduced them was thrown into the lake of fire and sulfur, where the predatory beast and the false prophet were thrown. They'll be tormented day and night for a period of time and age. Then I saw a large white throne, and the one who was sitting on it. The earth and the sky fled for safety, and their location wasn't found. I saw the dead, those of low status, and the highly esteemed, standing in front of the throne, and the small books were opened, including the small book of life. The dead were judged by the things that were written in the small books, based on what they had done. The sea gave up the dead who were in it, and death and Sheol gave up the dead in them. Everyone was judged based on what they had done. Death and Sheol were thrown into the lake of fire. The second death is the lake of fire. If, after a thorough search, anyone's name wasn't found written in the book of life, they were thrown into the lake of fire.